Hello, this is Daniel Raymond, the voice behind Ray's Guide, and I've checked into Citizencon, and we can take a look now at the physical goodie bag. And I have this is the premium experience goodie bag. I'm going to be getting one of each. Might as well make use of that ticket I was unable to sell. And I'm going to be giving away this stuff. I'm going to be keeping up with the See You at Citizencon membership level, because YouTube recommends multiple membership levels, and it's really hard to get rid of one once you create one. But I'm going to have this one be focused on giving away not ships in the future, but physical things like this. But I remember I talked to you about my Trippy hotel room, so I thought I would actually pick this up and show you the Trippy hotel room. And the trippiness starts with this giant pilaster, terracotta pilaster. Remember I said that the ceilings were 16 feet high? As you see, I was not exaggerating. And the windows being 14 feet high, again, I was not exaggerating. Is this a crazy hotel room? And it's got this amazing turn of the other century tile work. And this is all through the hotel, not just this one room. This used to be an insurance company building, and the insurance company was running out of this building for many years. Again, a great example of late Victorian era architecture. With all this tower. The bathroom also represents the trippiest set of shower controls. So apparently there's a mixing valve in the middle that mixes the hot and cold. Then there's one diverter valve that just services the spigot, another diverter valve that services the shower, but a diverter valve in the middle of that diverter valve that sends it to either the handheld unit or the rainfall unit. And then that thing that looks like a diverter valve really is just holding it in place. But as I said, this is an example of when you don't just go corporate in looking for your hotel rooms. And this was not a very expensive room. You'd think something like this would be, but because it's a historic property, this was less than if I'd gotten some modern building that was built with steel and glass, because it's being operated as a historic structure, which it is. It's a listed place, which is their name for a historic structure. So let's get into the Citizencon goodies bag and set aside the architectural tour for a moment. So let's get in here and we'll start to see what there is. Okay, we've got some cards. Okay, first card is, "Dear citizens, I just wanted to take a moment and welcome you to the 2954 Citizencon event. As you know, Citizen Day is an opportunity for everyone in the Empire to take moments and recognize the dedication and achievements that you, the citizens, put into building a better UEE for future generations. As part of this year's festivities, we are thrilled to welcome you aboard the UEES Barbary, a Bengal-class carrier. Formerly part of the 5th Fleet, the Barbary has had a proud, illustrious career serving all over the Empire, most recently returning from an extensive deployment in the Elysium system as part of the support fleet. I hope you and enjoy your time here and are able to connect with fellow members of the community crew and get excited about the future that we're all building together. Sincerely, Leilani Addison, Imperator, United Empire of Earth. Okay, well, it's heavy cardstock. But let's get into a number of promotional cards. Versus Studios, as I point, they're promoting their partnership with CIG in the motion capture studio. I got a card. Then some local businesses, Department, Spinning Fields. None of these seem to have any discount associated with them. Quartz Club. Which is a part of the complex that the CIG office is in. As you see, Versa Studios, Aviva Studios. Aviva Studios is where the after event, by Atmo Esports, is going to be held there. So it's all in this one complex that is right around CIG's headquarters. Tobii Eye Tracker, they've been long-standing partners with CIG. I did a review of their product last year, paid review, and it is an excellent product, very popular with a lot of Star Citizen players. It's a very functional eye tracker. I don't actually use it that much because it can do erratic things when I'm trying to capture video and a lot of my playing is done for the purpose specifically of capturing video for this channel. But if I glance down at my keyboard or glance over to my second screen where I'm doing the data, my view in the cockpit zooms over to it. If I was just an ordinary player with a single monitor and just concentrating on that monitor, this is a great tool. Again, it talks about the benefits of the Tobii Eye Tracker, but no actually discount involved. All right, then we have the card with the schedule, which you've already seen online. But I'll be probably referring to this a lot as I'm planning my day. On the opposite side, again, is the Citizencon map, which as we've seen before. I tried to get a glance when I was picking things up here today around here to see if they were really doing anything in the exchange hall. I couldn't get a glimpse that would indicate that anything was going on there, but there's still a possibility that they've got the square footage is there and nothing else is going on. We know that. So there might be a surprise in the exchange hall. Then we had this card, which shows how to make your merch purchases at the merch booth apply to the total amount of money you spent on Star Citizen, which is used for embarrassing your loved ones and or getting a concierge status, so you can move yourself along the concierge status with the merch you buy today. And it looks like they've got some interesting merch they're selling. Key ring, a t-shirt, a sticker set, pin set, UEE wall flag, a UEE long sleeve shirt, 55 pounds for that, an RSI Zeus bomber jacket, event edition. So I was both the UEE long sleeve shirt and the UEE RSI Zeus bomber jacket apparently are new things that they've designed and are introducing at this event. Star Citizen Blackout hoodie, also apparently a new item, event edition. Star Citizen Blackout hat. Actually, I could actually buy one because the sizes apparently go all the way up to 2XL, and yeah, that's my hat size. Yeah, I got a big head. The Pico Black Ice plushie event edition. So there's apparently a new Pico plushie at $30, and an RSI Bengal desk mat at 30 pounds. The Zeus bomber jacket, if I was in the market for one, that might be interesting, but 120 pounds. Should be a premium jacket at that price. At least it ought to be. And so that's the merch information. Let's reach in the magic bag here. And, excuse me. You can obviously tell this is lying. There's this metal box. Very detailed. Star Citizen Citizencon. This apparently is the, I don't know if, this is certainly the biggest thing we've come out with so far. I do not know if this is specific to the, but we've got 10% off any single item at the merch booth. There's a coupon for that. This card, it looks like it might be autographed. I'm not sure if it is or not. For the F-7C Mark II Hornet. This is sealed, and I'm going to keep it sealed. Pen, Citizencon pen. This is identical to the one that they had at last year's Citizencon in Los Angeles. A journal book, no particular, yes, there is branding, Star Citizen branding in each corner as a watermark. So, a lined journal book, nice heavy hardcover. This is a, it doesn't look, I'm not sure how well this comes across, but it's a UEE decal for putting on things. Oh, this is instructions. Instructions on applying, apparently, this item. Which is a patch. UEE Civilian Defense Force patch. And the Citizencon 2954 challenge coin. I still got my one from last year. So we'll set that aside. And then the one last, let me see, reach in here, make sure I've got all of it. This apparently is a promo. I don't know, it looks like it might be it's made of thick, flexible rubber. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be like a coaster. Something you put but it's obviously promoting VKB, their joysticks, excellent joysticks. And then there's this one last box. This is the only thing I think that might be different with the premium experience. I may be wrong on this, but this very nice pin. It feels like it's definitely made out of metal. Might be pewter or enamel. And that is, I'll put it all back together, but that's what the physical goodies pack is for Star Citizen Citizencon this year. It seems about the same as other years' goodie bags, and then of course there's also going with this the digital goodies bag, digital items, of which those are already described on the site, and some of which they will be live designing on the show floor. And as I'm walking around the show floor, I will probably go to the booth that they have for this and see what it is they're coming up with. But I thought I would, for those of you who aren't here, show you piece by piece what the event attendees are giving. And again, I'm giving this away. It helps me justify this as a promotional expense for the channel, both my trip here and the other things I am getting from it. Anyhow, fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Daniel Raymond for Ray's God.